Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. Singy, he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. Another solid power season. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season. He was late there, strike one. Clemens with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a foul ball. Ohtani over at second, one down. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
The third baseman,
Here's Jose Ramirez.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Here's the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Bobby Abreu.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Chapman gets a piece there. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Clemens back to work. And there's a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
Full count.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Way high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And delivers outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Tommy Edman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. And that's in the dirt. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1. Hey. 2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Elliot Ramos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. He's out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And it's fouled away.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one out to right. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's it.
And that one is inside ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
One down, base is empty. That one down the line. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And Judge spoils that one. Judge in his 10th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it's even up.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Nicely done right there to bury that 2-strike splitter in the dirt. Pretty much perfect execution, very much like what you're trying to do with the 2-strike curveball. But you could argue a splitter is a little tougher to pick up than a breaking ball because you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can that hump in a curveball.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Flores working through some struggles lately. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. That missed by a lot, and that is ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's the Giants DH, James Tibbs III.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And he pumps it a strike. Yamamoto ready to fire now, and that misses, and a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ramirez slings to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So the lineup flips over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball. In the air, left side. Ruth makes the grab. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The wind of the pitch.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ruth now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
It's 0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. 4th inning underway, no score. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's in the dirt. In the dirt, and the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a slow roller. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Matt Chapman. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bobby Abreu digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. Two outs. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Clemens back to work. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Just missed.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one misses. And now 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one pulled foul. Ripken on at first, nobody out. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
One and 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Fly to right his first time. Outside.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Here's the pitch to Adames.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ripped on the ground to second. Edmonds slings to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Shea Langoliers now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a swing and a miss.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your base.
Well, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the base is empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up in offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
Flores stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Throw, save. And that was close.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Judge in the box now, takes strike 1. The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2-1.
Judge waits. And now it's even up.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand up the double play right here.
3-2 now.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Roger Clemens will depart, and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tristan Beck.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Throws to second for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, James the third.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's a ball.
Inside, almost got him. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Count.
Left field. Ruth settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side. Sends it to first. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giants a hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Right through there for a strike. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7, and now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Rip to third. Throws to first, and Ramirez is set down.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Now batting.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. He'll want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got it. That's out number 2.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's to 3rd. The throw to 1st, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Bobby.
And now, Bobby Abreu.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boot.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Line drive. Throw on to Freeman, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
Elliott Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Curve in the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
And that's down and away. Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. New arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman, who's over. 2 with a pair. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Enrique Hernandez. Big spot for him here. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the closer, is getting loose. Maeda warming up as well. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game, and hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Three-two on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Fastball is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Yamamoto back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 1-1. And Adames swings through that one.
1 and 2 now.
Out to short. Gal gets it over to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers, the next Giant to hit. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That just misses. And the count 1-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
One down. And now Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for San Francisco. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. The left-hander on now, Andrew Miller.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Runner around 3rd. He'll score easily, and he beats it. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two on, 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Move to first. Tibbs back easily. Tibbs leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
1-1.
Hot shot to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 2.
Now
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Abreu pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.